appreciate it very much. Liz has spoken out about the video, and Ed has said absolutely nothing. He's kind of danced around it, but he's saying absolutely nothing. So this is what Liz had to say after this phone call has came out. Here is more of the phone call on her story that she is now sharing.
Are you done? Because I've been sitting around the corner from your house from the second I clocked out.
She's saying even more, and we're going to get right to that. So let's talk about it.
Are you going to list?
And now it says on her IG, in my bio is a link for a petition to cancel Big Ed and his behavior towards women. So let's go to her bio and let's check that out. So you go to her bio and there is a Change It petition. So a petition has started that TLC should remove Big Ed from their channel. Many people have been talking about that TLC needs to give Big Ed the boot right now. Here it is. Elizabeth is counting on you. Elizabeth Wood needs your help with TLC should remove Big Ed from their channel. And we know Liz is Elizabeth. So Elizabeth is the one that started this petition. I signed this petition last night, and last night they're trying to get to 7,500, but they surpassed that. So now they're trying to get to 10,000, and I'm sure once they get to 10,000, they're going to, make it, let's get to 15. They're going to just keep upping it and upping it. So 9,714 people have signed so far. And as we watch, it's going up and up more by the second. Last night when I signed it, I think I was like 6,300 and something. So it's got an additional 3,000 signatures overnight. When I was trying to find this petition, when I first heard about it last night, there is so many petitions just like this. There's multiple petitions about a year ago trying to get Big Ed off TLC, but they didn't really gain any traction. Most of them had 0 signatures. Some of them only had a few signatures, but I didn't see any petitions that had over 10 signatures. People started to try to get Big Ed off TLC after the SA allegations came up over a year ago from a woman who used to work with Big Ed, and they ended up settling outside of court. And so TLC should have not brought Ed back after that happened, but they're bringing him back on. Like, they just care about ratings. And Big Ed has confirmed that he is filming for 90 Day the Single Life Season 2. So I guess TLC doesn't care. But this is all the people that the petition's going to get sent out to. TLC, Target, Walmart, Progressive, Expedia, Hilton Worldwide, Amazon, Home Depot, Burger King, and there's even multiple other ones. My guess is because those people are probably helped sponsoring Ed. So it says Big Ed has been adopted by TLC as their supposed breakout star from their latest season of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. Shark Media has taken him under their wing and promoted him and pushed him into the limelight while burying another cast member. I never knew how to say his name, Jeffrey, because of public backlash from allegations. Now they're at 9,723. So what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think TLC needs to remove Ed from their network? I think they need to part ways and get away as far as possible from having anything to do with Big Ed. Big Ed is giving TLC a bad name, but that's their cash cow. Big Ed has declared bankruptcy twice. He's depending on this show to help support him. The way he talked to Liz really reminded me of old past relationships that I was in before that were just totally unhealthy. I thought that kind of stuff was normal until I was with somebody who didn't put me through those kind of things and who didn't treat me that way. And I realized how toxic all my previous relationships were. And especially not only is he putting Liz through all this, but he moved Liz and her daughter in. So not only was Liz going through this, but her daughter had to go through all this with her and experience all this toxicity that is Big Ed. I think Big Ed is a Class A narcissist. He's not saying anything about this whatsoever. He's just completely avoiding it. It did warm my heart to see, I guess, David and Annie reached out to Liz after seeing everything she was going through with Ed and decided to be friends with her. And she has been hanging out with David and Annie. So that's very nice. I really love David and Annie. They be cracking me up, and I think they're so cute. So this is what Liz said. She says, this lovely woman and husband of hers have been one of the most supportive people couple these last few months. Always just a phone call away. Never have I met a couple so genuinely in love like you two. As Annie mentioned, we are a phone call or a flight away. Keep your chin up as better days are yet to come for you. Blown up. She went through like less than 1,000 subscribers, or she went from less than 1,000 followers to 66.3K followers. I just checked her following count and she's gained over 20,000 followers in less than a week. So she's blowing up, and she's even on Cameo right now. Let's check out Cameo because I wanted to do the math and see how much money Big Ed has made, because Cameo is his cash cow right now, and he has made a ridiculous amount of money on there. I went online on Cameo to see if people were still throwing their support behind Big Ed, because on IG, it's a whole different story, honey. But yes, I could not pull up the screen on here, but right here is Big Ed's Cameo. And we scroll down, we see he has 1,720 reviews, 5-star. He charges $79 to do a Cameo. And we're going to do the math for that in just a second. He has lots of reviews. May 29th, May 30th. They're all saying amazing. This video was outstanding. My wife was excited. And numerous friends asked her how I had the connections to get Big Ed to do a personalized video. Definitely 5 stars. Very impressed. He has one May 30th, May 30th, May 29th, May 29th, May 28th, May 28th, May 27th. All 5 stars. So people are still putting their money behind him. So I went and did the math. $1,720 times 79. He has made $135,880 just off Cameo alone. That is crazy. So okay, and Liz is also on Cameo. But if you go on IG, it is a whole different story. People are saying, how do you even have any peeps after showing your hateful side to the world? Other people are saying, Ed says he'll get better. Also, Ed literally doesn't. Someone else says, you are awful. A lot, like 90% of his comments on his last few posts on IG have been like total hate, or people just dragging Ed in the comments. People are mad. Someone else said, if he's on the next season, we won't be watching. 112 likes. You're always talking about being surrounded by good people, but treat people who love you like crap. Get it together, Ed. Because his last few posts have been him like talking himself up. Oh, I'm going to go help my good friend, and her husband passed away not that long ago. And now, ever since I made this video, started making it this morning, Big Ed has already raised his Cameo from $79 to $90. But let me know what you guys think about all that drama below in the comments. Do you think Big Ed is a narcissist? Do you think TLC needs to cancel Big Ed? And are you going to be signing the petition to cancel Big Ed that Liz started? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you turn on the bell notification so you don't miss it as soon as I drop a new video. Have a good day, guys.